What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now, if you followed me for a minute, you remember I used to do reaction videos. I'm kidding. I didn't used to do them. I just did one. Only that one. So today we are going to do another reaction by the same people, Jubilee. I love Jubilee videos. I just have not seen them in forever, and there's a whole bunch that I haven't reacted to or even tried watching. So today we're going to look at 6 white guys versus 1 secret black guy. Now, I just want to say, me living in the suburbs, I've learned what whitewashing is. I've learned what code switching is. I've learned all of that. There was a point where I'd play online. Some people thought I was white online. Crazy stuff. That's all I'm saying. Crazy stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna get too much into it, but I just know that if I was in this show, I'm winning, bro. I'm winning. Y'all are not finding out. Like, bro. Top 3, right? I remember these questions. Who's the best rapper? Eminem. Who's the best dancer? Ooh, Justin Bieber. Gotta be that Justin Bieber. Yep, definitely that Justin Bieber. And the last one, say the word. Okay. Crap. Anyways, okay, let's get into the video for real.
I'm white.
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 And I'm black.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Alright guys,
I actually
so
didn't
my name's
expect
Ethan.
this.
I'm a bartender.
Grant. I'm just a student.
My name is Courtney. I'm a chef.
My name is Parker.
Hey.
And it's crazy, I used to be a chef. I run a video production business.
I'm Justin. I'm a writer-director.
I'm Casey. I work in IT.
My name's Carmine.
I was like, Carmine? I've never heard that name before in my life. He's definitely white.
When I lived in New York, I had a best friend named Carmine and Damon. They're both white dudes. So like, let me just use one of their names, and I was like, Carmine sounds more white.
Yeah, Carmine would get me,
a host
right?
at the Waldorf Astoria, Beverly Hills, and I'm a part-time streamer.
Is Carmine a Italian name?
No, I'm half Dutch and I'm half German.
I said, is that an Italian name, Carmine? And he said no. And it's completely an Italian name. I was gonna try to go after him right after that. He said he was like Dutch and something Irish.
Do you know?
Oh, okay. My mom's side of the family, it's part Dutch, but part English.
I'm actually half German and half Italian, so.
On my dad's side, German for sure.
Got some Irish here and a bit of Filipino.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone
Yo,
sounds taller than me.
How tall is everyone?
I'm 5'8".
They getting into it
I'm
for
about
real.
5'8" as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so,
I'm pushing 5'10", but I tell the girls, I'd be like, I'm 6 foot.
I mean, you got it.
It's only 2 inches.
With 2 pairs of socks, I'm 6 feet.
2 pairs.
I got him beat by 1 inch.
All right,
If I was on this show, what would my name be? See, it's gotta be a white name. But it's gotta be like a pure white name. I don't want to be too easy though, you know, cause like, if I were to be like Casey, right? I'm a man named Casey. I don't know a lot of black moms that would name their son Casey. Not saying there's anything wrong with anyone named Casey. I think I'd be able to be named Casey, honestly. I could probably do Casey. I think if I did like Jordan, they'll be like, nah, that's pretty black to me. I don't know, what name would y'all do? Y'all tell me some names y'all go for. Or what name y'all think I should y'all think I should be? I need to know.
I'm 5'5", but I'm 5'6" on a good day. I'm just gonna put that out right now. So I really wanted to ensure that, like, hey, I'm 5'5". I'm short, no black jeans here, so.
How about we go down the line
I'm
on
only 5'7".
what haircuts everyone has? What kind of haircut do you have? Hairstyle?
I'm like medium short, and it's like a 2 on the sides. I take the scissors on the top a little bit.
Boy, such a...
I have long brown hair to my shoulders. I have a wolf cut.
I have, like, you know, like the Gordon Hayward, got the fades on the side, and then
They're gonna be like, how do you know basketball players?
Okay. All right.
I said like a fade on the side, like kind of like Gordon Hayward. I mean, someone said they got a 2 on the. I was like, what? A 2? I've never, you know. So I was like, yeah, kind of like Gordon Hayward, and I thought that basketball reference was gonna give me up. Everyone, all was like, oh yeah, got it. I was like, oh, okay, let's go.
Nah,
What kind of
that's
hair
crazy.
products do people use? I use some leave-in conditioner and like American Crew Fiber.
Okay.
What do you guys?
I just put
No.
water in my hair. That's it.
Bro, bro is
My hair's
definitely
long, so I
white
don't
in a
really
black
have to
body.
use-
If I'm trying to be
He's doing the
fancy,
role
I'll throw
too
in
good.
some pomade, you know,
All right.
Okay.
something like that.
I have a mullet, so the strategy behind asking about the haircuts was I figured when I said I had a mullet, that would just ingratiate me in with the rest of the whites, because the mullet is the white man's Jerry curl. So I thought for sure they would just think that I was absolutely a white dude once I told them I had a mullet.
I thought about
This guy
doing
look
that with my hair,
crazy.
but I don't think I want to do that.
I mean, you gotta be from Hardy stock to rock the mullet.
I can't rock the mullet.
That's wild. Wait, what are they wazing?
I was like, what was it when I said I was Irish and Filipino? I was like, was it the Filipino part? They're like, you're not as white as us, so you gotta go.
His voice was so deep. I was like, perfect. Let me just get rid of Goliath real quick.
I voted for him because like he sounded tall.
He said something, and then I just felt his voice.
He sounded black. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my gosh.
What are your parents' names? My mom's name is Karen. Let the jokes ensue. And my dad's name is Eric.
Karen.
Couldn't go to a restaurant with her.
My mom, Tina, and then my dad, Michael.
My dad's Isaac and my mom is Sandra. Last name Van Dijnhoven.
Y'all make beer?
Like I don't know her family as well, at least not the Dutch side of it, but I have met like the English side in there. I live in Laverham outside of London.
And my dad, he's English, but my mom, she's from Pensacola, Florida.
Got a little accent there too.
It's
Pensacola.
crazy, honestly, because I can switch from English, and then I can go back to, you know, code switching, depending on where I'm at.
Why are you code switching?
I'm suspect of Parker.
I was in the middle, so I couldn't hear how everyone else was talking. I was going to do an English accent the entire time, but I didn't know who else might have been English, and they would catch me quickly, so I said, I'm Parker. Regular voice.
Yeah, Brody done gave
My mom's
himself
name is
up right
Gwendolyn.
there.
My dad's name is Jacob.
My name is Carol. My dad's name is John.
John? Suspicious.
My dad's name's Robert, and my mom's name's Nadine. Prepping up for today, I was trying to, you know, listen
Yo,
to a
I'm
little bit
using-
more
I'm
like
using
country
Francine
music. I was playing Taylor Swift on the way here.
and
I was
John,
calling on my
bro.
white friends. I'm like, what name should I use? What kind of clothes they wear? I was thinking about maybe wearing some board shorts and some Vans or some slippers or something like that, but I didn't want to do too much.
I have a good question, I think.
He wanted to
What
play the
type of
role.
sunscreen does everyone use? Because I'm like super pale.
Banana boat for sure.
Banana boat.
Banana boat without
Hawaiian
without
tropical.
fail.
Hawaiian tropical is a good one.
I use Super Goop as my daily, and I use Super Goop.
I used to use Super Goo as a kid, dude.
What was your name? Wait. What was your name? They use a super glue?
Super Goop.
Super glue. That's Justin? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Justin said. Justin's all right. Justin, you don't have to talk the rest of the round. We got you, man. Don't worry about it.
In my like daily life, a lot of people just like perceive me as like being white if they haven't like actually like seen me. All my friends growing up were white, so like I just really was ingratiated in that kind of world. I just
Yeah,
kind of
I can
knew
definitely
what
tell.
to say also about things that they think about that black people don't think about, like sunscreen. Like we don't give a fuck about that.
I have never used sunscreen in my life. I immediately thought of what my friends use, and I remember banana boat, so I just made sure I say that right off the bat. And someone next to me, I think it was Grant, he said something about SPF, and I was like, I don't know what that is.
What's music
I've
you
heard
don't like
SPF.
listening to? I'll go for gospel. I can't stand gospel.
I don't like gospel or country music.
I don't like either of those either. I honestly,
Whoa,
I don't
yeah,
listen
bro,
to a lot of mainstream though. I listen to kind
Keep
of a
the
lot
country.
of kind of electronic or you know, old school
No
indie,
gospel.
like emo
Y'all just
jams.
trying to
I
see
listen to a
you're
lot
not
of
black.
electronic
That's
music too, a lot of indie, folk. I don't really care for gospel. I can get down to some country though.
I'm in my movie soundtrack era. So
Yes.
if you listen to like the Batman soundtrack or Interstellar, oh my God, amazing.
Those are both good.
Hans Zimmer
yeah.
is the man.
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
Movie soundtracks. I'm like, that's definitely like maybe a white person thing. So I was like, let me just say, oh, I listen to movie soundtracks. I actually did listen to those.
They're really good.
Yeah, they are. Like Interstellar
wanna
is like
ask,
the soundtrack is
like
nice.
my white
I like
friends that this is
alternative
true.
music, so any of those
Then
kind of
again, I
songs.
do this
I've been
sometimes.
getting into EDM. My girlfriend loves it, so natively hip hop. I'm surprised nobody likes hip hop here. Like
I listen
like
to, I mean,
hip-hop.
I like Lil Yachty.
Free Thugger, you know?
Little Yachty. I've been listening to Little
Free
Yachty
Thugger.
a little bit recently.
Boy, about to give himself
Who
up.
has a good relationship with their father here?
Oh,
I
do.
have an awesome
All of them?
relationship with
Yeah.
my dad, yeah, and my mom.
I had one. My father passed away last year.
Oh, I'm sorry. man.
sorry
I'm
about
really
that.
sorry to hear that.
I'm so sorry.
That's
It's all
crazy.
good. He was a great dad.
That side is a little silent. I hear.
I don't.
The left side is not talking.
I definitely have a good relationship with my dad.
My dad's been around. He was in the Marines, and my mom was his mistress.
Wow.
I'm sorry for calling you out, mom.
Sorry. Oh,
It
yeah.
happened.
Bro, what? This is wild.
I can't believe I got voted out. I thought I could pull off the perfect white guy act. What else don't I know about myself? I should check out the Nectar app.
It was that.
'Cause I was like, well,
It was that
of all of
boy.
them, like you're sussing out Parker. I'm like, he feels the most like white to me out of everyone else. But I was like, sure, if everyone's gonna jump on that bandwagon, I'm gonna do it.
He said something about Florida, and he said like Florida. You got a little accent there, so I was like, okay, everyone might kind of go towards him.
That
I was
accent.
talking too much. Shouldn't have said that I was from Florida, but I definitely felt like I talked too much in the second round.
Can you tell me about your British accent? Is that something you use on a day-to-day basis?
It comes out when I'm tired or nervous. I wasn't nervous coming into this, but I was nervous once I realized of my placement and that I wasn't the first to speak, and nor was I the last, and I was like, damn.
My question was, I was wondering about like sports in high school. Like, what kind of sports did you guys play?
I used to play lacrosse a little bit, and I'm naturally just unathletic. It's kind
Naturally
of sad.
unathletic.
I did a lot of sports actually. I did swimming, tennis, skiing, all in high school. My dad really pushed me he really wanted me to be like a tennis star or something, which is crazy. I did get to one singles in high school, which is like a crowning achievement, but
Hey, period.
yeah.
I think I would be like, hold on,
did a little bit of
I think if it was me, what sports would I say? I mean, look, I'd say football, right? I'd say football because I'd say wrestling. I'd be like, I was in wrestling. Yep, wrestling's got to be the one, bro. I'd be like, I was hitting suplexes. I was hitting people with the full Nelson. You know, I was putting a hand behind your back. But I would be, what else? Oh, man, if they asked me questions about wrestling, bro, yeah, I'd be screwed. But I'd say wrestling, some football. If they ask what position, I say quarterback. Yep, these white people got good arms. What other sports would I say? Baseball. Baseball for sure. I'd say baseball. I think that'd be it. I'd say I got into soccer. I'd say I'm average at soccer, not good at it. But baseball and wrestling are like my best sports. That'd be me. That'd be me right there.
I was terrible at it. Then I was in marching band.
I kind of played football, like kinda.
How?
I played like Pop Warner when I was 7 to 10. It just wasn't working out.
So no basketball people.
I don't have the cardio for basketball.
I have 2 left feet.
I'm way too short.
Me too.
All these excuses.
I can't jump at all.
I actually struggled to make a lot of black friends while I was growing up. I kind of took until deeper into middle school and high school before I started making more black friends, mostly because like our school barely had any. Once I went to college, I was like, wow, there's so many people like me. This is crazy. So that was really cool.
Yeah, I actually did have a question. Do you guys feel like you have to hold a masculine frame when you like go places?
Have to hold like a masculine frame.
Yeah, like do you feel like your masculinity is tried?
To be honest, I've never really thought about it.
Also, I'm gay, so I mean, there is like a weird thing in like the gay like community with masculinity and femininity, but I don't know. I don't really think about it a lot.
Maybe I'm just insecure. I'm sorry.
Interesting.
As a black man myself, I feel that I have to hold a certain frame sometimes in certain spaces. Everybody struggles with something. Maybe it's all superficial, maybe it's all in my head, but just like specifically
same.
black women
I'll be
and
feeling
black
like
men though,
I gotta
most
hold a
definitely.
frame sometimes.
We just fight different battles.
I have one question. Who's
We'll stop
everybody
right there.
voting
Actually,
for?
no.
I'm just gonna say I'm voting for Trump.
Okay. Okay. That sounds like something a mole would say.
I'm voting for Harris for sure. I hate Trump. I gotta be real.
Probably gonna be voting for Harris, because why go back to old things when there are new things ahead?
I voted for Trump the past time, so I'm sticking with that.
I was trading in the stock market at one point, and when Trump was president last time, it was kind of doing good for me. So that's the only reason why.
I think Grant's gonna get kicked. If not Grant, then it's down the left. I knew it.
Once
I
the
knew
vote
it.
came, I felt it coming because I wasn't really doing my best to put on a white front. I kind of just sounded the same. So when they voted me out, I like kind of saw it coming.
If everyone feels confident that you already caught the mole, you can end the game now. If the majority has doubt, the game will continue. Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game. Red means that you have failed to vote out the mole. The mole is still in the game. Green means that you have won. 3, 2.
This would be so
1.
funny, right?
The lights are red. You have failed to vote out the mole.
When she said that they failed, as okay, there's 2 of us. All right, it had to be Grant.
I'm straight.
I'm straight.
I'm straight. I'm straight.
Why are we showing me straight people?
I'm straight. I'm straight. I'm straight. I am straight. I'm straight. I'm straight. I'm straight. I'm straight.
Okay, okay, I get it. I get it. No, go back to what I was watching. Oh my gosh. Wait, I might have to see that. Guys, would y'all want to watch that?
We're now going to reveal who the mole is. 3, 2, 1.
Felt like it was one of those where everyone was like, everyone
what the hell?
He said, hey, my nigga.
I was like, this has to be one of those where everyone's like, dang.
That's funny as hell.
The hair question, I was like, dude, I'm bald.
I was really trying to white it up, dude. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I for sure thought you were white.
My name is not Carmine, bro.
No,
My name is Jordan.
All y'all sounded black. Literally all of you. I'm like, this is the blackest sounding group of white people.
Oh my god. Took off my blindfold. The collective realization that we're all black. For lack of a better term, it was kind of beautiful. just some black folk just being black as hell. I had no suspicion that that was the case at all. Like,
legitimately, as soon as...
Oh my gosh, ads. Make your own money, I guess, Jubilee, but not from me.
everyone started talking and I like heard Courtney's name, I'm like, this whole room sounds so black that I was like, this seems sus, but if I like say something, also is that gonna make me seem sus? So I couldn't say anything.
So obviously all of you were moles for this episode.
Man, I was all over Reddit looking. I was gonna bring up politics, whoever brought that up.
I was gonna say, you know, hey, there's a lot of black men that voted for Trump.
I was gonna jump on that bandwagon too.
Damn, bro. I changed my whole voice. I'm over here.
I watched a lot of episodes of Friends.
Yeah. I was gonna watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, if they would have brought TV shows, I don't know what I would have said, bro. I don't know what.
Somebody else said they were German. I'm like, damn, don't ask me nothing.
When she said it was red, I was like, but I'm right here. I think that the capacity for all of us to act white was actually pretty interesting because I'm pretty sure we've all had to do it at some time and point of our lives because we felt like it was the right thing to do. But after we all realized we were black, we all stayed pretty true to ourselves afterwards and pretty made some cool ass friends in this process. So.
I used to work for Trader Joe's. It comes in handy, being able to code switch like that or being
definitely. For sure.
affable black man, you know. So if I ever needed to call 911, they're gonna be there quick.
Yep.
A lot of times I have to tell people, like, I have a mom and a dad. I was raised with a mom and a dad. 401k, credit, I eat raisins. Whatever environment you're in is going to influence whatever you're doing. I try to use it more as a positive than, you know, make it a negative because it's very easy to dive into that negative space.
I don't necessarily try to hide being Jamaican. I love being Jamaican. It's literally on my neck. I try to make sure people can understand me as best as possible. Don't hide who you are.
Ooh. I mean, truthfully, we won't end it there, but truthfully, I mean, there's not really a way you can act a certain race or color, if that makes sense. But as a society, I believe we understand what it means when we say, like, I'm acting white or something like that. Like, I think the black community understands when we say we're having a code switch, or we're having to put on like our white faces or whatever. But then I feel like white people know the same thing. Like with black people, when they're like, oh, you're acting, it's usually ghetto. They're usually like, oh, you're acting ghetto, right? And then they put that terminology like to black people, which is not cool anyways, but you know what I mean. I don't know if I would have won that. Actually, I wouldn't have caught all of them as being black, especially I forgot his name. Was it Courtney? No, Courtney was that tall dude. Nah, he was getting out. Parker was getting out. It was the one that said he was gay. This guy. He would have gotten me. I promise you I wouldn't have known that he was not white. I think everyone else I would have eventually guessed, just because, I don't know, they all started like giving themselves up a little bit, but that's just me. But anyways, if you did enjoy that, I know it's random, if you did enjoy that, I will do some more, maybe do some other ones. Like, I really want to do the button one, or pop the balloon, but pop the balloon is so long, but I would love to do pop the balloon. And even like the button, I've watched the button a couple times, and I've actually liked the button. I don't know why it's so funny, to me at least, but I wouldn't mind watching those. Or if you all even have like other, like, my bad, if you have any other like reaction videos, I wouldn't even mind watching those either. But yeah, I'm gonna end it there. Thank you guys for joining me on this. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.